Yeah, I just had a question about whether he be a frum Jew or a Baal Tshuva or just a brand new convert. And say you start eating kosher like you're supposed to and whatnot. How much, like, is there a certain amount of like unkosher food that a person has to eat before he starts being spiritually unfit or to comprehend anything that comes from the Torah or from his teachers or whatnot, or is it dependent on that person?
Okay, no, it's an amazing question. So Rabbi Mizrachi Shlita said many times over the years exactly the answer to your question. So many times that they have Shabbatons. So Shabbatons meaning that they would rent out the hotel, like fancy schmancy hotel, right? And invite all these not religious people or semi-religious people, like right, all of these people, and give them these rooms for discount price. Discount like I don't know, maybe 50 or 60 or 70% off, right? So somebody would pay it. It's not a hot discount from hotel. It's discount from a sponsor, right? And these people come like okay, they working people, they cannot afford vacation, and now they give them 3 days. So like they arrive on Friday morning, right? On Friday, I don't know, after 11, whatever time is, they arrive and then stay until Sunday night, and Sunday they leave. So all of these 3 days they have lectures. The Rabbi Mizrachi here always say like you don't understand, like people like they come, like you see, like they come because of the money. Sometimes they offer the money to come, unfortunately, right? People come because of the money, this and that. But after like on the third day, like before going away, they dance with the rabbi. So Rabbi Mizrachi Shlita said, like, how is it possible? And he said that when the person eats the food, and we're going to learn here, I think as well. So how the whole digestive process work, right? All of these nutrients, right? They being absorbed into the blood, and then blood circulates around the whole body, and they delivers all of the nutrients, all of these things that were like it's absorbed from the food. So the blood like changes like every 3 days. So by the end of the third day, so when person ate only kosher, and many people eat extra when it's free food, when it's paid for, and all you can eat, whatever you eat, they eat extra. So of course they have more fresh blood, and so it does not take months or years or tens of years. So it's actually very fast transition, very fast, right? When your blood changes, and of course there's a residue of this bad stuff that person had from eating non-kosher food. So the blood from the animals, of course, is there, but in the brain. But it's like after 3 days, you already have like a big change, and then of course it's continuous. But as we learned today, and they emphasize, and that's why I decided to do this introduction of the book. So like all this mitzvah, it's not only physical like dry act, it's like some explanation. I understand, like a person who disconnect, just listen to our class, can fall asleep, and that's it. Like he will sleep until the next morning. I understand that, right? But when a person actually doing it and connect with the mitzvah, and now we just provide extra additional details, so he falls in love in the mitzvah, or he or she falls in love in the mitzvah. Yeah, you understand? And the person wants to do more, because why? Because it's a will of HaShem, and that's the only way I can connect to him, through the physical positive mitzvah or abstaining from a negative. Right? You understand? So just learning hypothetical, like it so annoys me, like we have this channel, right? And when we post about Mashiach, okay, because it's very interesting topic, and we have like 500% more views than when we talk about something like much more significant Mashiach. I'm not shy to minimize the Mashiach part, but like Mashiach is a separate event. He's going to come when he's going to come. But in meantime, today I must know how to say the blessing after I went to the restaurant. Today I must know how to wash the hands for the bread, right? And know what to do. What if I went to the restroom, and if I can, and now I cannot wash for a bread with the blessing. Why? Because my hands are pure. Right, so on this kind of lecture, they have like 500% less. So that's the issue. You understand? So to answer one more time to your question, to summarize, the change is very fast. The change is very fast. So and we'll suggest to people, like, step number one: stop eating non-kosher completely. Stop. Even you didn't change the dishes, and as we learn in a kids, we start learning in the kids, but in this book we're going to go into much detail. So after 24 hours, this taste is not real taste, so there is no problem according to biblical law, no problem whatsoever. It's rabbinical. So meaning what? Right, on the first step, stop eating non-kosher and start eating kosher, even with all dishes, no problem. And then with time, people change the dishes completely in new pots, new frying pans, and I don't know. So I mean, we have many couples, and the guy said, "No, my wife would never agree." So he does not want to do it, right? But he said, "No, my wife, she's like evil person." But when I said, "Bring your wife to our house," my wife is going. I'm going to talk to her. And when we explain the beauty of kosher, and we say, and you get a new set of dishes, everything brand new. She said, "Really? I'm going to get even 7 sets." Of course, she said. She looked at him like, "Why didn't you tell me? I wanted. I got tired of the old dishes. That's what I want. I want all new dishes." Okay, suddenly she's on board. There is no problem. You understand? So first step: stop eating non-kosher. So, and it doesn't matter where you live. So like, I mean, it does matter. In some countries, it's not so simple. Like there is no kosher sign. So still there is some lists where you can get from rabbinical authorities in that country. Sometimes it's public, sometimes it's not public. I'm not for whatever reason. As we explained before, they afraid of anti-Semitism, these companies, but like internally they would circulate this list where our products are kosher. Okay, so you can buy these products, and that's it. Start with that. Okay, and many times the price is exactly the same. They don't charge more because it has a kosher sign usually, and unless it's meat or cheese, but otherwise it's, or wine also. Kosher wines not much more expensive. I would say the same price as regular wine. Unless you're in California, yes. Okay. Any other questions? Any topic?
And this is equally for both men and women, or would it be more for men?
No, it's for both. Women are absolved from mitzvahs only from the mitzvah that connected to time. So specific time. For example, saying Shema. So we must say Shema until the 3rd hour of the day. Okay, so it's a very specific mitzvah. Or Shacharis, we have to daven until 4th hour of the day, but like after the fact until midday. So women are not obligated, as we learned in our class of Halachos for women. They're not obligated. So that's why she can choose her own time. Whenever she's not busy with the family, with the kids, with other responsibilities, so she can pray at free time. But this time, this kosher, it's there is not time bound, not time specific. So basically, yes, yeah. So applies to men and women. But as we're going to see and then we learn, and just to continue to answer your question, when one person eats non-kosher food, it blocks his mind, and it does not matter. So I had these students, unfortunately, no longer students. So he refused. So he's very popular. I look him up on the internet. He was a top guy, younger in his stories, like a younger fellow, and he was like top lawyer, very famous, right? Very famous lawyer. So he found me to learn with him. Okay, so I thought that I'm going to affect him, but he refused to do many things. He was interested only in angels and why HaShem needed angels. Even though he was living with non-Jewish girlfriend and eat non-kosher, but the main point was like these angels, these dibukim, and I was trying to direct to the right way, but it was to no well. Why? Because he did not want to eat kosher. That's it. That's mind is clogged.